Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you, I say Shalom, Lord willing, this video edifying. It's going to be sent around this article that I got by goldswitzerland.com. And it's entitled An Autumn with Epic Collapse of Stocks, Debt, Currencies, Much Higher Inflation, Leading to Poverty and Social Unrest. So this is what appears to be a forecast of things to come in this next season. Okay? We are in the time of summer, sun's out, buns out. But pretty soon, we coming into fall. And usually in the fall, things slow down because in the summer, travel pick up. People are out more. People are spending, School's out. But in the fall, things, when it comes to the cycle of the economic cycle, okay, dealing with finances, things start to slow down in the fall. And then they pick up a little bit more in the winter. Then they slow down again, and then they pick up again in the spring going into the summer, and the cycle repeats. All right, well, this fall is going to be a lot more different than the other ones of old because we are in a recession. And if things are only going to slow down, but things have already been slowing down, it's only going to, pretty much grind to a halt. Okay. The world economy and especially the political and economic situation today consists of potpourri of lethal ingredients which have dire consequences. Let's look of what this deadly potion consists of. Debts at new levels that can never be repaid, sovereign, corporate, and private. Yeah, that's right. And the U.S. owes over $100 trillion in unfunded liabilities. Okay, we can't even understand what $100 trillion even look like. They're talking about forgiving student loans. That's another $1.7 trillion of debt that's going to be added into that, man. The government already owes over $30 trillion, in just debt itself, So how much, that's we're not even including derivatives, okay, interest. All right, we talking a collapse in which has never even been seen before, never been seen before in the history of the world. Okay, no country has ever been in this much turmoil. All right, financially. Okay. Epic global bubbles in stocks, bonds, and property all about to collapse. Crypto, okay, the stock market, okay, if you own houses, properties, real estate, all of these things are about to collapse. Major geopolitical conflicts with no desire for peace, major wars likely, energy imbalances and shortages, most self-inflicted, food shortages leading to major famine and civil unrest. These are the things in which they are predicting to come. When have you ever heard, these different major media outlets, talking about these things, man? Discussing these things as things that they expect to come, man. All right, because this is where it's going. And we've been warning you, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, been warning you that these days were coming. Nobody wanted to pay attention to it, though, man. Everybody batted the eye, And here it is. You look up now, and it's the end of going into the second half of 2022. And they talking about a collapse on epic proportions. Inflation leading to hyperinflation and global poverty, political and economic corruption. In U.S., Europe, and most countries, no country will afford social security, medical, or pension payments. So all of these things is going to nothing, man, to zero. And it has to, because Esau needs to bring in that new system. So what are governments around the world doing to solve these problems? Nothing, of course. The only thing they know how to print, or the only thing they know the only thing they know is to print more money. They have never understood that a debt problem cannot be solved with more debt. And pretty much this house of cards is about to come crumbling down. All they can try to achieve is to pass the baton to the next leader, so it will be his problem. And you can only do that for so long. All right. Before what? You know, the problem has to be faced. Okay. This is James 5. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. See? So, we're in a situation where this will be felt by every soul on earth, man. Even these elites are about to feel it. Okay, because the world is about to go in a time in which has never been seen before. Okay, uncertainty and poverty in which the likes that's never engulfed the whole earth at one time. Okay, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. See, these different financial infrastructures, okay, these different currencies are all about to fail. Crypto, all about to fail. Housing market, about to fail. We can have a list of things in which that are about to crash, man. Bubbles are about to burst. Okay, there's about to be decay of the middle class completely. Okay, there's not about to be a middle class. This is Zephaniah 1:10, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing coming from the hills. See, so that great economic crash, okay, is coming. Okay, it will not even come. It's here. We've been officially in a recession for a couple weeks now. Okay, the Fed is tightening. Okay, raising interest rates. Okay, basically this is suffocation of the economy, man. They stopped drilling. America ain't producing shit. Okay, so when it all comes, to heads, it's gonna be terrible. You got this whole country, this whole economy is based off of servant jobs, man. Jobs of servitude. Okay, Uber, gig. It's a gig economy now. You got a bunch of restaurants hiring. Okay. McDonald's cashiers. That's the only thing America got to offer you. There aren't any careers that you can find in America no more, man. All of those jobs and businesses that pay the big bucks, they went out, man. They went to these other countries where they could get cheaper labor and more done. Okay, so you Americans have been duped, and you still live life like everything's all cool, fine, and dandy. Okay, your car's about to get repoed, bro. How ye inhabitants of Maktish, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. And what makes economy strong is the middle class, and America doesn't have one no more, man. Especially when these taxes get passed down to you people, man, you barely surviving now. You're not even surviving now. Okay, a lot of people paying their rent with credit cards and shit. So just imagine when the chickens come home to roost. Okay, if that's how that saying goes. I know it goes something like that. You get the point though, right? And this is Mark 13 and 8. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. See? And we seeing that in the earth. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. But guess what? That's also talking about here in America. Okay? Pretty much you got America split, Democrat, Republic. Okay, in one country you can, in one state you can kill babies, and the other ones you can't. Okay, you got a different set of laws for each state, and they usually go based about who their loyalty is pledged to, either Democrat or Republican. And it's about to come to head, man. You got governors saying, "Oh, we're gonna go to another state to promote, the opposite party." You know, what do you think that's gonna turn into, man? And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. See, troubles. There's going to be different things that are going to come about on earth to have people in a state of fear. Okay? We're in very uncertain times, but one thing is certain. Great judgment is about to come on this earth. That's one thing that is certain. Okay? People are about to lose it. Okay, especially here in America. That comfort living, you got everything being convenient. Okay, that's gonna all backfire. Okay, and people are about to be in a heap of trouble. It's 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay, watch how people are about to get into the spirit of revolution, man. Okay, people are about to get tired, or they're about to get into the spirit of revolt. Okay, and coming against their owners, pretty much, man. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And a big part of driving that is going to be a lack of food. Okay, a lack of resources, lack of assets. All of these things are going pretty much adding fuel to the fire of these people. They're going to want they're gonna want answers. Okay, nigga get his check and see that half of it got took by Uncle Sam. It's gonna piss a lot of people off. Okay, especially when you've been giving billions to Ukraine. You've been putting all the money outside the country, but the people inside the country are suffering. People are about to people are about to catch wind to that, man. Okay, they're about to start realizing that. Okay, and it's not going to be a pretty end for Babylon, man, which is America. Okay, it's going to be worse here. All across the world, a collapse will be felt, but in America, it's going to be a whole nother different monster, man. And with that, I give all praise and the glory to Yahweh Shem Al Shabbat Shem Rakak Kudash Wa Baba Ball and DTA.